What's good, YouTube? I know y'all seen me last night for all the subs here. I know y'all was looking for the live feed, man, and I was too, but NFL League Game Pass, they wasn't playing that, baby. They told BG, you can't keep pushing that. But we're going to talk about the 4 stages of a championship team and my week 1 recap of how our Cowboys look. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I shared a video with my Facebook audience a few days ago, and I said one of the things we wanted to look at is how would our team look game 1 against the defending Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Bucks. So that's what we're going to talk about here today, but we're going to keep it pushing, y'all. So what's up, man? Let the room fill up. Let's let these notifications go out. It's Coffee and Blunts with BG on YouTube exclusively, baby. I did a recap last night on YouTube, so I'm going to talk to everybody here. I did a recap on Facebook, sorry. But I had to keep it pushing last night, so I left the first part of the game up last night. I apologize. We couldn't get it all the way through, man, but they clipped your boy. Yeah, they wasn't playing around, so we can't stream no more games. So we're going to keep on pushing like these notifications, baby. But if you got it, pull it up. If you got it, roll it up. We're going to keep it pushing while this room fill up, baby. Richard really says, run the clock. Man, look. You know, I hear a lot of Cowboy fans out there talking about Zeke should have been. Keep on pushing. Look, man, that front seven, man, y'all don't realize they won a damn championship last year with that defense, right? So, I wouldn't necessarily say. Turn the notifications off so we don't get no dinging going on. But if you're on your high hems, baby, we're going to talk about it. On them great 8 high hem raps, man. We don't Coffee and Blunts with BG, baby. We talking about it. But all them Cowboy fans out there that say, you know, Zeke should have kept on pushing. We should have kept running the rock, man. That's a defending Super Bowl championship fucking defense, dog. Like, you going to keep pushing it into a brick wall? I don't know. I think some of the play calling was questionable, but I think because they had some injuries in the secondary or something like that, they was targeting them folks. Maybe the game plan changed up. I don't know, but they said Zeke should have kept on pushing. So I disagree with that, though. I'll tell you that right now. You can come on here and change my mind. Like, you going to keep running it up against a brick wall? Like, you already seen they was switching it up. But we're going to talk about those 4 stages of a championship team before y'all get me off track on here. And before Sirius XM get off on track here, that's fine. Come on, Sirius XM. We need to get with it, baby. But I am a Sirius XM brand ambassador, so if you're just joining here, if you haven't streamed on Sirius XM before, you can get it free now. Jump over there. It was 4 months free. I believe it's still the same way. Download it now. You can get it free, man. I'll put a link in the description box here below. You can check all the other videos. There's some links there too as well. So jump over there and take advantage of that. That's what I'm streaming on right now. But we're going to talk about the 4 stages of a championship team. Like I said, I shared this video. You know, I shared this with my audience on Facebook a couple of days ago prior to the game getting underway. And I said one of the things that I wanted to look at was what stage of a championship team are we looking at here, right? So some of you may have heard this before, but there's 4 levels or 4 stages, right, to a championship team. And how I want to paraphrase that today is you've got your storming stage, storming, like it's storming in Tampa Bay last night at Raymond James Stadium before the game. So shout out to all my Cowboys cousins that was out there, boots on ground at the game, baby. But you got your storming, you got your forming, like we're going to form this team here. We're going to form this audience here this morning on Coffee and Blunts with BG, baby, exclusively on YouTube. While streaming Sirius XM in the background, baby. We're talking about game recap and all, but I wanted to share with y'all that on Facebook, the 4 stages of a championship team we're talking about is storming, forming, norming, and performing. Have you ever seen the whole thing? So I asked that question to the 7 of you here with me this morning. Thank you. For y'all sticking around, I know some folks left. You know what I mean? Some subs don't unsubscribe because, you know, we're not streaming no games over here. So I can appreciate that. But I want to give those Cowboy fans that are here, NFL fans here, some content. So we're talking about the 4 stages of a championship team. This could be any team, but I'm looking at my recap on Dallas last night. So no, I disagree. We're not in the storming stage at all. I'll just say that right now up front. We're not in the storming stage. That was clear. That was evident based on the performance we seen last night against Tampa Bay, right? But if you got it, pull it up. You got to roll it up, baby. We're going to double up on Coffee and Blunts this morning. I'm on that magic time, baby. I'm shooting that rosé. It's a 50-50 hybrid, baby. Sativa and indica. Magic Time has been a really good strain. Shout out to Northwest Cannabis Connection up here in Puyallup, Washington, baby. That's my home dispensary. Who knew? But we're talking about the 4 stages of a championship team. So I asked the 7 of y'all, throw me a comment on here. You're watching and tuning in. Thank you. Where do you think the Dallas Cowboys were at last night? Were we in the storming stage? Were we in the forming stage? Did we look like we were norming out there? There were some norms going on? Or did it look like our team was actually performing? So I posed that question to all the viewers here this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in on Coffee and Blunts, baby. We're doubling up now. And I'm going to share with you guys what my assessment of it was. Because I told you my main concern, and I shared this with my audience over there. I keep telling you guys that because I said I want to see how we look coming out. Because we all know last year was a catastrophe within itself, right? It's hard to catch what you can't see. And we know under the Jason Tenure era, right? The Garrett era, right? It was always 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. We was always so vanilla. Play caller so vanilla, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, right? So predictable. Defense is shutting us down. We get behind. Dak gets garbage time points, right? All the Dak writers out there. Where are all them Dak writers at out there that said my man got garbage time points? If he got garbage time stats last night, I need y'all that collect those garbage time stats. So y'all look at those garbage time stats. I need y'all to send me a link here in the comments where they collect them garbage time stats so I can separate those from the real stats. Because last time I checked on NFL.com, they ain't got no garbage stat links. So I want to make sure all my experts out there that deal with that might can point me in the right direction, right? But I mean, the man throws over 400 yards, cold turkey. It's no question that Dak is back, right? But getting to this 4 stages, I asked you guys, where do you guys think we're at? Where are these comments at? How can I pull this up here? There we go. 2 missed field goals. Cowboys impressed me. Richard really says, appreciate you tuning in. Zeke did his thing. Mike says, didn't realize his blocking was phenomenal. Yes, Zeke did a great job of blocking last night. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Richard, for tuning in this morning. Where are they at? Are we at the storming stage? For everybody that wants to talk Cowboys here, are the Dallas Cowboys, did they look like they were in the storming stage? Like, shit was all chaotic. Like, we didn't know what the hell, they didn't know what the hell was going on out there. Missed assignments completely blown everywhere. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, Anthony Brown. Yeah, we can talk about Anthony Brown here in a minute. But did they look like they were storming? Did they look like they were forming? Like maybe they needed to figure out who was who in the zoo? Who's going to be the alpha dog? Who's going to step up in crunch time? Did they look like they were trying to form a team up over there? Like they was trying to get some sense about themselves? Or did they look like they were norming? Like they looked like a pretty damn good football team, but obviously they had some missed assignments. And yeah, you can't win a game with 4 turnovers, baby. And you definitely can't win a game with no missed field goals. And you definitely can't win no fucking game when you're dropping the passes out there, baby. I'm not even going to talk about the refs and the OPI. Because like a lot of my Dak haters are saying out there today, there's no excuses. It's no excuses. Cowboys should have won. Even though Dak Prescott threw 400 yards, even though I know Dak Prescott is worth all that money and I don't want to admit it out in the public, you know what I mean? It's no excuses. We should have won. It's no excuses. Well, you're right. I agree with you. No excuses. You're right, baby. So we can't blame that shit on an OPI, man. Look, we got some calls. They got some calls. Y'all got to understand, man, them zebras out of New York. I told my Facebook group this already. Them zebras in their offices in New York, man, this league, man, when it comes to them Cowboys, you know them zebras gonna call some holding. They gonna call some holding on them Dallas Cowboys. You just gotta live with it, man. Rich Willie says the 80-year-old ref couldn't make a play call himself. You're right. Good morning. Hey, Maggie, how you doing? Good morning, sir. I'm already thinking of playoffs. Right. You see what Dak said at the end right there? Dak timed in and, they caught him and Brady's exchange there at the end of the game. And, Dak said something to the effect that we'll see y'all again, right? My quarterback got some motherfucking swag. I don't know about y'all. But you know what I'm saying? I like how he looked out there, especially in them fresh-ass Jordan, them Nikes he had on, right? But we're talking about the 4 stages of a championship team. So I asked the question to everybody here that's here today. Throw me a comment up there and let me know. Where are we at? We're in the storming stage, the forming stage, the norming stage, or the performing stage. As I roll this up, I'm going to give y'all a chance, because the best part of waking up is, what? 4 stages of a championship team in your cup. It's great to be talking about this type of play from our Dallas Cowboys in week 1. And yes, there are no more moral victories. There are no participation trophies. No, we don't want to hear, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to strap up and suit up and win every game. Best believe that. But I know we can't win with turnovers, drop passes, and definitely can't win with leaving points on the fucking board, Greg Zerline. I don't give a fuck how many reps you had. I done been to the star, player. I done been to the star myself. I done seen the field goals there that Dan Bailey had put in, player. Where they got turf on one side and grass on the other. And y'all was out there playing at Raymond James Stadium, so you should have been on the grass side, with that small field goal they got over there at the Star in Frisco. Yeah. There's a reason why that field goal is that small. It's because Dan Bailey prepared through a smaller field goal than on the field. That's why Dan Bailey's accuracy was the way that it was. Greg DeLeg, you need to go over there at the Star, baby. You need 100 kicks a day, baby. You need to get this shit fixed. You can't miss no more points, Greg. We don't miss them points, baby. It's a game. Oh, we ain't got to Anthony Doo-Doo Brown yet. Man, I hate to talk about my Cowboys like that, but damn Doo-Doo Brown, baby. My goodness. I mean, if you mad about Anthony Brown, if you feel my Anthony Brown pain, man, give me a thumbs up on this, baby. If you just watch it for the first time and you want to just feel the pain over here about Anthony Brown, man, sub to the channel right now, baby. Because Anthony Brown, on the other hand, that's 12 points, man. That's unacceptable. You out there getting roasted. You out there getting dusted and disgusted, baby, like my man Tupac would say, right? Shout out E40, right? Bay Area, right? My man Anthony Doo-Doo Brown was out there getting dusted and disgusted, baby. I don't care if it's Antonio Brown or not. I don't care, man. What a game last night. What up, B-Red? I see you. King Sharon is on the line. I see you. Support on the line. That boy Dak had business on his game phase. You right about that, baby. Who was that? Cedric Kane, what up, says we're still forming with excellent upside and route to championship potential. I like that. Thank you, Cedric. That's a great way to get us back on track. Performance stage, Richard Willie says. So getting back to this 4 stages of this championship team we're talking about, right? If Greg DeLeg can get over there at the Star in Frisco, you know what I mean, at the world headquarters, right? Greg DeLeg can get back there and practice on them skinny field goals. I don't think he's going to miss too many more. So I don't want to hear that shit about no reps and all of that shit they was talking about last night, player. All you do is get paid to do is kick. That's it. And then for all of the Cowboy fans that want to run down the refs and blame it on the refs, man. We ain't never going to win that battle, man. We ain't never going to win that battle. So you can't hang your hat on that. Now, granted, that OPI call could have made the difference in the game. Now, granted, I seen old boy take his helmet off during the game, slam it on the ground or something to that effect. I thought, I'm not no expert on the game yet. But I thought if you took your helmet off on the field or did anything like that, that shit was an automatic penalty or something. Can somebody clarify that for me? Because some of these smart Cowboy fans that watch me here, leave me a comment and let me know about that. I thought if you took your helmet off and smashed the ground or did something to that effect, even taking your helmet off or even taking your straps off, I thought that was some kind of penalty, right? as we talk about these 4 stages of a championship team, right? So my man says he thinks we're at the performance stage. Well, no, I'm sorry, that was Richard Willie. But at the Foreman stage, yes, I think we're between Foreman and Norman right now, because yes, there is a lot to clean up. You can't win with 4 turnovers. You know, the defense was getting turnovers, but that defense really didn't get that pressure. I don't think Tom Brady got sacked last night, if I can remember the stats right. So with that being said, you know what I mean? With all of that muscle that we got up there, we're going to clean that shit up, man. I mean, they need to be doing some push-ups today. Like, I don't understand how all that talent back there, we couldn't even touch Tom Brady last night. Well, I guess we got to tip our hat to the offensive line there, right? Or maybe some folk are just ready to fire my man Dan Quinn over there already, right? I don't blame you. You know, we didn't see a lot of Jalen out there. You know, Micah Parsons was out there running around, looked like a rookie, right? He didn't make any very big impactful plays that I can remember, right? But between the 4 stages of a championship team, to come out on the first game, this is what I'm saying. Under the Jason Garrett tenure, won't you agree that when we would come out, it was always we'd be behind by 2 touchdowns off the rip or something. And then there'd be no body language, and all we'd see is clapping over there the whole time. And then here come all the garbage time stat Dak writers, right? Oh, Dak's only good because he gets garbage time stats because we're behind. Well, thanks to coaching. So all my diehard Cowboy fans out there, baby, y'all know what it is. Y'all hear the Great Lake nip on there. Keep your blue laces tight. You know what I'm saying? Keep your blue laces tight, because at least we wasn't out there storming on game 1. That's what I was scared of. Because Dak Prescott, cold turkey, storming. No, we didn't see that. Not even Foreman, which was a +2. Just some basic Foreman. But I thought they were in between Foreman and Norman, if you want to ask me, which is a great place to come out. Now, granted, it looked like a lot of performing. You know, I mean, Tom Brady had an interception. I think there's some turnovers there. They had fumbles. You know, Cowboys had their chances, right? We had our chances. That game was winnable. We should have won that game. You're right. But we're not going to hang our hat on the referees, man. I'm happy. And I want y'all to stay tuned here and continue to subscribe if you're just watching for the first time. So subscribe and hit the bell. We're talking about the 4 stages of a championship team. And like I said, I shared with my Facebook audience before the season kicked off. My main concern was going to be what level or what stage of this team are we going to see? I'm glad it wasn't storming. I'm glad it wasn't very, very basic Foreman, sorry. And we were in between forming and norming there. That's a great place to start out. There was some a little performing in there too. So Richard Willie, I hear you on that part. But our goal is going to be to clean that up. And once we clean that up, man, we're going to be living in between, in between Norman and performing, right? Once you get in between Norman and performing, baby, we're going to be good to go, man. That's why Dak has got that confidence to get up there to the GOAT and tell him, look, you see how we went toe-to-toe with you, man. We're going to see you later down the road. You know what I mean? But you know what's the best part of waking up, baby? It's medication and stimulation. And I really wanted to apologize to everybody here who subbed mainly just to watch the streams. We're not going to be doing that over here no more. So if you want to keep it real with your boy, and then what? You want to keep it real here with your boy, baby. Continue to say subscribe and support the content, man. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you turn on the bell. We got all kinds of different content going up over here. But thank you to all of the subscribers. Like I said, I gave you a thank you video off the rip. 1,000 subscribers allows me now to go live on my phone. This is a lot easier than having to do it through laptop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to figure out the dashboard as the comments come in. So thank you everybody for coming in and commenting. But Derek Pearson looks like he's coming in and says Cowboys look good. Dak was impressive, but you know, like I know, that arm by itself ain't going to get it. You're right. You're right. You know, and there's a lot of folks saying, hey, man, Zeke should have been running. You know, you got to stay tuned in here, man. There's a lot of narratives that are being pushed on mainstream TV that got a lot of dumbass Dallas Cowboy fans running around here repeating that shit. What we do here at Boots on Ground, baby, is we stay connected with creators that are out in the fan base, and they get it up out of the mud, baby. So make sure y'all subscribe, baby. Make sure you check out all of the events, man. We got the Chargers on the clock now. So I'm going to be taking all of the subs here down to LAX. So shout out to all my West Coast Cowboy fans that are down there, baby. On that West Coast, the best coast. You know what I mean? What? On Coffee and Plus, baby. You know what it is. But we're going to be live over there in LAX. And then that following week, we're going to be in Dallas for the Jalen Smith meet and greet. So if you're just now tuning in here and you don't know about it, there's a Jalen Smith meet and greet on September 25th. It's at the Sheraton in Arlington. There's still tickets available. You can get a jersey with your entry, a number 9 jersey with your entry, and get a chance to meet Jalen, get it autographed, and meet him. It's a pretty good deal. I'll actually put that link to our event in the description below. So if you watch this video, come back here and look for it afterward. And then we got Monday Night Football game. So we're going to be live at the tailgate there on Randall Mills and Collins. So we're going to bring you guys some tailgate action. And we're going to be at the game too. So I wanted to come on here and share with y'all my 4 stages of a championship team. And we're going to continue to talk about that here. So I think it's safe to say we weren't storming altogether. That's great news. And the other great news is we didn't look too vanilla in the forming stages. Granted, we got a lot of shit to clean up on all sides of the ball, especially Greg the leg dog. I'm holding you accountable, Greg. I'm going to send my people out there to see if you practicing on that skinny field goal, dog. Because that's what it's there for. And then Anthony Brown, I don't know how the fuck he's still on the team, man. He got to go. I don't understand how that guy still earns a living on the Cowboys. I think that is highway robbery he got going on over there. But I don't know. The Cowboys, they're going to have to figure that out because they can't keep them going over the top. That's 12 points plus the leg points. Oh, my goodness. Then you remove the OPI calls and all that shit ain't even relevant at that point. You know what I mean? Cowboys play some good football, but they left a lot of football on the table. So as we go into week 2, I'll be interested to see how the 4 stages of a championship team look like for the Dallas Cowboys and what we're going to grade it as when we come out next week, baby. But I appreciate y'all tuning in here with me. I got some things to do, obviously. You know what I mean? Some medication and some stimulation. But I wanted to come over here and show y'all some love. And like I said, I apologize about the stream getting dropped last night. You know what I mean? NFL Game Pass got it. I got an email that says we clipped your stream because you know you streaming that shit. You shouldn't, so stop it. So I said, all right, I ain't going to stream no more games over here. So I'm trying to provide y'all with some ample content in the meantime, between time, if you know what I'm saying. So you know it's the best part of waking up. It's Coffee and Blunts with BG, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been the 4 stages of a championship team, and I believe the Dallas Cowboys are in between Foreman and Norman, right? In between Foreman and Norman right now. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notifications, and we'll see you guys on the next Coffee and Blunts, baby, as we talk about the 4 stages of a championship team, man. We'll see y'all then.